My name is Niki Childs. I'm a senior in high school, and for the next year or more, probably more, I'm going to be living in this beautiful van. Her name is Freddie. I named her after my great-grandma and Frederick Douglass because he was a badass abolitionist. This van's a 1999 Chevy conversion van, and it's my dream car, my dream home. I'm going to be going to rainbow gatherings and just stealth camping and just having a good time. Probably going to be at a lot of beaches. I want to hit the West Coast, and yeah, I don't really have a specific plan, but that's what makes it exciting. And I'm really excited to be living in my little home on wheels, and I'm really excited for the places I'm going to go and what is to come. My plans for the build out are going to be to tear like these two chairs out and this back and just like build it out, like put in a bed frame, rip the carpeting out and put like a vinyl flooring down. I got some pictures hanging right now. I will also be putting in a whole kitchen area right along here. I'm gonna have like a little greenhouse right here that I'm gonna set up with a bunch of herbs and flowers so I can make fresh tea. My favorite decor piece right now has to be my pins. I have like a good collection going. Yeah, these are like a bunch of things I just totally believe in. Eat the rich, especially. Definitely. ERA, oh yeah. Oh my god, this one's my favorite. An all-male Senate leads to stagnation. Totally. But I love my van because I can actually stand up in her. And I like just fit, but I probably won't once I put in my surfboards. I have a foam 7-foot board that perfectly fits like the ceiling and the area right here, but then I also have like a 9-foot longboard that I'm gonna have to try to fit in here somewhere. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all right because right now I have a TV from the 90s and a VHS player, and I'm gonna rip those out because when you're living in a van you can use all the space you can get. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to start building it out and making my dream tiny home on wheels, and I'm excited to hit the road. I got interested in van life last summer. I was living with my sister in her 1977 Dodge Sportsman camper, and that was an adventure. We made it all the way to Idaho and back. In that camper, and sadly she no longer runs, but it was just a crazy, enlightening experience living in a vehicle, and we had our ups and downs. For the most part, we didn't have running water, so that was an obstacle to come over, but I just learned so much from that experience, and I knew that I wanted more of it. I literally hit the road May of 2020 when the Black Lives Matter movement really erupted last year, and I felt really called to hit the streets and join this movement as an ally. I just feel like the oppression and racism and horrible treatment of people and our environment is so intertwined within capitalism. I chose this lifestyle because it is not really, it is contributing a little bit to the capitalist society, but it's not as intertwined within it. Living in a van instead of like renting an apartment or buying a house, it's detaching yourself from this society that is causing this system of oppression and hate. But I also find it equally as important to show up to these protests and contribute to activism and be active in trying to create a better world. I don't know, it's just very refreshing to be in the woods and heal, but I feel like it requires a balance between that and going back into society and using the lessons I've learned from the woods and nature and using that to my advantage to try and generate change for a future that I want.
What do we want? Climate justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Climate justice! When do we want it? Now!
After educating myself on the deep inequities embedded in the climate crisis and how my generation is going to be inheriting an imbalanced, dystopian world, I knew that the only option was to take action. I ask of you only this. What are you going to do today to save our future? Thank you so much, guys.